energy is drained completely. Is it okay? Okay, fine. Okay, first of all, I'll congratulate to managing committee of this TECHKNOW for organizing such a wonderful event. Really large strength, I could see, and Mr. Raghu was telling thousands of people are attending since morning. So before I proceed further, last batch students, energy is left or not? Just raise your hand. Energy baki hai? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I'm in a university, I believe it. So, and engineers, youngsters, any student means synonym is energy. So, any energy is left? Can you speak up? I think I have louder voice than you. Again, last time I'm asking. There's a movie in Hindi. There's a slogan in Uri movie, Josh hai. You heard of this? Josh hai. No Josh here. I will not speak further unless until I ensure that you are going to hear me. Again, I am asking, Josh hai? I'll take your 24 hours standing here. I don't mind doing that. Okay. Again, I am asking, Josh hai? I can't hear you, yaar. Come on. You know, when I entered this auditorium, I entered from the back side. And I could, obviously, I don't understand Tamil, but I could see some expressions and the kind of discussion was going on, and I could read out something. So, how much interest was there? One more question. I think front row is mostly some of the faculties or senior people. Everybody is having some notepad to write something. Because since morning, so many scholars, industry people are here. They must be sharing some information about industry and scope related to the topics. But how about you guys? How many of you are carrying notepads in your hand right now? Just raise your hand. Backside, all the students, only handful of you. This is the biggest challenge. This is, trust me, very good opportunity for all of you to learn what is happening and what is needed. This is all about your future, your career. So you have to be serious, right? So all of you should be having something, because something you can grab from each and every session. Okay, I'll move forward. So the topic given to me is emerging technologies in core sectors. So I think 20 minutes are not sufficient enough to discuss about core technologies, emerging technologies. I will not go in the technical aspect of the technologies, but I'll certainly discuss scopes and challenges, especially in the new sectors. So, friends, advancement in technology is like pacing very fast. It's pacing very rapidly, right? The future would witness extraordinary and perhaps disruptive advancing in many areas, like you heard robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, biotechnology, nanotechnology, IoT, augmented reality. Long list, you can refer Google so that you can find out long list, right? But the here question is, how much these technologies would be driving sectors, various sectors, especially the core sector. My feel is like each and every sector, each and every industry would be positively affected with the help, because of the technologies, each and every. And you will see this, whatever we do in future, everything will be affected. So, technology is everywhere. You can see it, you can feel it. Now the point is, core sector. When we talk about core sector, in India, agriculture comes first in mind. And I think agriculture contributes almost 18% of our GDP, of our economy. So, how many of you are actually wish to become a farmer? Can you raise any of you raise the hand? Any of you thought ever to become a farmer? Really? Okay, that's good. So I'll give you some different aspect of it. Agri-tech, you must have heard about it. In India, agri-tech, very fast it is increasing. In 2013, only 43 agri-tech startups have registered. By 2020, 1,000 numbers crossed, and by end of 2022, it will be crossing 3,000 agri-tech companies, startup companies in India. Rapidly growing. And won't you believe, current market size, whatever is the agri-tech company's potential, we are utilizing only 1% of that. Only 1% of that. And by 2023, the overall agri-tech market is expected to be 24 billion US dollar in India itself. Most of you are engineers, I believe, so you won't understand the economics, but this is also the part of life. You should be having some idea of economics, right? Very fast growing sector. Most of the agri-tech startup, they already started exploring solutions like IoT sensors, artificial intelligence utilizing, drone utilization, kind of farming management solutions. So all of these they already started doing and delivering. Very fast growing market is there, right? So ultimately, all of you are the engineers. You are going to provide a solution to this sector. So actually, in terms of who will become the farmer, you will be the farmer. I'm not talking about the farm labor here, right? It's more of the tech companies, or sorry, tech experts who are giving solution to the farming sector, agriculture sector. They are the real farmers. You will have new ideas. How can you produce best crop? How can you minimize the losses of because of lots of diseases or insects issues in farming sector? So all can be covered with the help of technologies, which you can do. So this is one of the growing sector. I'm not saying agriculture, agri-tech. And all the branches of engineering can have some idea, some insight of this sector. One. Second, you can say healthcare. Healthcare is again a very big sector. And you won't believe, around 5,000 health tech company in India. They are growing very fast. They are contributing almost, they are growing at the rate of 39% CAGR. I don't know what any of you understand what is CAGR? With engineering, again, I am saying these terminologies, some part of the economics is also important. If you wish to become an entrepreneur or you join any company, these information are also important. CAGR means compound annual growth rate. Year on year, the growth happens, right? 39% growth is there in health tech sector, right? So that will contribute around 5 billion US dollars. It's a huge market in India. Believe you me, as per the worldwide survey, Asia Pacific region would be ensuring highest growth in this sector. And you know that in healthcare sector, many experiments are happening. Everybody started using the technology somehow. I'll share my experience. Yesterday I was in Bangalore. I was talking to one of the cardiac surgeon, Mr. Nagesh was here. He learned robotic surgery in 2017 from Austin University. And he started delivering robotic surgery to other countries' patients remotely. He was telling me only 5 doctors are there in Bangalore who provide this solution. Like they provide this kind of a surgery remotely. Means robots do the surgery. And earlier they were not finding any case because the cost is very high. Crores of rupees patient have to pay to get this kind of a surgery. But now each and every doctor started getting at least 1 to 2 cases every month. There are customers. They are building trust on machines. So this is one part. There are other factors also in healthcare industry, health tech industry. Like, I think some of you must have given the blood donation also. Any of you have given? Anybody donated blood ever? Youngsters? Great. So, you know, sometimes happens your medical professionals whosoever draw the blood from your body, they pinch 2, 3, 4 times and they don't find out the veins inside your body. It happens? Almost 40% medical professional, they face this challenge. But with the help of 3D scanning, this problem can be resolved. Right? So small examples I'm giving. Many like data prediction, cancer treatment, or like some kind of new drug innovations, development. All these new technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, augmented realities, all these things can provide the solution. So this is again a very, very bright sector. I'm not asking you to become a doctor, because anyway, if you're a tech expert, you provide these solutions, so probably you don't need to earn doctor's degree. You by self will become a doctor, because you'll be giving the solution in some other way, right? This is second. Another sector which probably you guys might not be noticing, defense sector. Defense contributes highest in terms of whenever budget is being planned for any country, defense gets maximum share of that. Earlier, what happens in India is startups not being focused in case of defense because of the national security issue, trust factor. Probably government was not having that much of faith, like whether startup can give that much of solution, right, with a seriousness. But now scenario is completely changed. State government, central government, they are investing heavily. You'll be surprised. I think you might be noticing in lots of news also. In Indian defense system, some Bangalore-based company provided marine inspection solution. Drones supply to defense system mostly is being given by the startups, not by some large corporate, Mostly startups started doing this. Autonomous surveillance. All these solutions already in demand. In fact, yesterday only one of the government department I was talking to, and they were releasing one order of 1,000 crore rupees, just a drone surveillance drone they needed. But unfortunately in India, government decided they will not be buying from outside. They want indigenous product only from India, only from startups. But either, like, you guys are ready for it, that's more important. So market is ready, opportunities are there. But what is missing? Skills. If we are not skills, we won't be able to grab this opportunity, but unfortunately the government will give orders to other countries' students. So we have to be skilled in technology. So whatever, like you spend 4 years in engineering, whatever you learn, you should spend time on that. You should start innovating on that. You take it very, very seriously. Jobs will be there. Startup opportunities are there. Would you believe defense system has been allocated 3.4 lakh crore rupees only for the supplies of different kind of a solution and equipment by the startup in this budgets only. So you can understand what is the scope available in India. Very, very big opportunity. You should be focusing upon that. I'll share a few example, few incident also. Last month we have tech startup conclave in Delhi. Around 111 startups been there. They showcase lots of their product and services there. And I asked one question, what are the challenges are you facing in your startup journey? That was initial startups or say 1 to 5 years of the startups. Mostly the question, answer was different, like somebody was facing challenges for fundraising, some kind of market support or clients not finding. But one answer was the most common answer, that was the talent availability. They are unable to find right talent for the job. Jobs are ready. We are not meeting the requirement. Biggest challenge. I'll take one more example. Last November, we had this AICR Organized Global Artificial Intelligence Summit, wherein we are focusing on major 5 sectors like agriculture, education, healthcare, smart cities, and smart mobility. And that time, we got to know the requirement in the market. There are lakhs of MSMEs are there, small companies, large-size company. All are ready to receive technical support. They need some guidance. They wish to get some technology which can provide some solution to their routine processes. They wish to increase their production. They wish to reduce their cost. They are in need of technology support, technology solutions, but they don't know where to go. Today, like if I'm running a company and I'm having good turnover, suppose in Chennai I'm running a food company, food processing company. I understand everybody talks about artificial intelligence. Everybody talks about machine learning. Fine, I'm interested. I heard a lot about it. Where to go? Is there any company who is giving me the idea, solution, consultancy? Options are not available. So probably if you learn, you can be a consultant. You can provide the solution. Ready-made solution, customized solution, everything can be provided. Very, very large market, ready for you. Should not be missing. So after this summit, we understood the requirement and we launched one portal, GRIPS, Global Resource of Artificial Intelligence and Enterprise Services. The purpose of this GRIPS was to provide consultancy services to the MSMEs. You'll be shocked, like just 2 months back we have launched this portal. We started getting inquiries from the MSMEs like we want some solution to this problem. And parallelly, on the other side, we were supposed to get consultant, like probably they are working in a company or they are the final year student or they are the tech expert who can give the solution to that company. We are unable to get good consultant in the market. Do you understand? Market is ready. Food is ready for us, but we are not eating it. Would you like to do this or not? Are you ready for it? I can't hear you. Come on, yaar. Huh? Serious? So big market is waiting for you. And trust me, we are living in a right time. Central government is spending huge money. State government is spending huge money. Today I met your IT minister also, Mr. Thangaraj. You won't believe, they said they have kept lots of budget to set up Center of Excellence, STEM labs, and kind of an incubation center, and to fund startups. Huge money they have provision. But the same thing, unless or until you are ready for it, nobody can do anything. There's one. Now, how to address this situation? See, you might be facing lots of challenges. I think students here are from various colleges and universities. So some might be saying, sir, I'm not having good infrastructure in my college. Probably I'm not getting good expert guidance from my HOD or teacher. That answer most of you can give. So each and everybody is equally important. First of all, you should be ready to learn. Any of you, just tell me, like whenever you talk about college and university, we say like most of the colleges are having student unions, right? For a variety of issues, they go to dean and VCs to raise the challenges. How many times student unions goes, sir, I'm not having infrastructure in my college. I need this equipment, this machine, this lab in my premise so that student can learn. Rarely it happens. Same, please don't take it otherwise, the faculty as well, right? With due respect, most of the faculty, they also need to groom themselves. If they don't learn new technology, how would they be delivering it to the student? And they should not be depending and waiting for the government's budget or university's guidelines. Please don't take it otherwise. Before joining a job, we spend time, money, energy to get a degree, then we become a professor. But after being that, we can't be spend some money, some time to upgrade ourselves. Why we should be waiting for that? So this is equally important. And same, government or any associations who are doing this kind of a job. Everybody is having some stake. Everybody is responsible to create this kind of an ecosystem wherein this system, like every year, lakhs of engineers pass out. Lakhs of engineers. And you know that what kind of jobs are you getting, what kind of salary or packages you are getting. Probably a good English-speaking graduate would be getting better salary than an engineer. Fact, hai ki nahi? Is it correct? So why? Why is it like this? So it is a learning for you also. Despite not only the getting a degree of engineering, you should also be having some insight of other things, which is the requirement of the industry to become a successful entrepreneur or to become eligible for any kind of a job. So this is all my submission. Again, I am saying market is ready. All these technologies are having huge scope in each and every sector. Only you have to be ready for it. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me here.
Sometimes we get very lucky to have speakers who play it like the relay game. You know, the one hands over to the other. Such a wonderful complementing sessions. Sir, Dr. Anbuthambi, namlalam prepared at a mental level. Okay, this is what you are. But Dr. Rajkumar Sharma, he is asking you, are you ready? He made us be prepared. Just get ready for the explosion that India is going to see in terms of these sectors and the developments. Thank you very much, sirs.
பேச்சாளர்களை கௌரவப்படுத்தும் நேரம் இது. டீ இல்லாம எனர்ஜி தந்த டாக்டர் பி அன்புதம்பி அவர்களுக்கு நினைவு பரிசு. அடுத்ததாக திரு ராஜ் கே சர்மா, President, All India Council for Robotics and Automation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.